Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at Anna High School to bring you boys varsity football action between the Anna Rockets and the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is sponsored by American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwiedemann Pharmacies, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwiedemann, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing and Heating and AC, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, SecureCom, the St. Henry Bank, Spot, and the St. Mary's Foundry. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to the NKTelco production of Friday Night Football here. I'm Brandon Codeman along with Ron Cruzy here at Anna High School here with this matchup between two undefeated MAC rivals opening up the MAC slate. New Bremen, the road team, coming off 2 wins over Ada and Ansonia. Anna coming off 2 wins against Brookville and Bishop Fenwick. So Ron, we should be in for a good matchup here.
Yeah, the first thing you notice when you look at the numbers, the total offense, New Bremen 435 yards a game compared to Anna's 404 yards a game. A lot of that for New Bremen comes from the rushing offense. They average 381 yards a game compared to Anna's 268 yards on the ground. Passing wise, New Bremen 53 yards passing a game compared to 136 yards a game for Anna.
And we will head to commercial break, come back with the keys to the game and the opening kickoff. You're watching boys high school football on NKTelco Sports.
In the Grand Lake Health System, great health care is about creating a personalized experience. We're here for you at every stage of your life, to care for you with compassion and courtesy, to support you with an honest approach that values communication and actively seeks your collaboration, to treat you in a safe, welcoming environment where quality and service always come first, to create truly grand experiences. For more, visit grandlakehealth.org/grandexperience.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Wapak, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Back here at Anna High School here for this boys MAC opener in varsity football. And got a lot of keys to the game tonight. And the keys to you tonight are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. And Ron, what are they tonight?
For the New Bremen Cardinals, the first one is limit big plays. Anna has a very explosive offense. And the second one is ball control. Long possessions would benefit the Cardinals greatly. For Anna, the first one is stop New Bremen running game. New Bremen averages 381 yards rushing per game. And the second one for Anna, special teams execution. They have to have a clean game for the special teams.
Yeah, and you see some notable movements around in division alignment. Anna drops down a Division 5 to Division 6 this year, while New Bremen still stays at Division 7. There are 7 divisions in high school football for anyone that did not know out there. We're getting set for kickoff here. New Bremen, or Anna, won the toss, deferred to the second half. And brings it past the 20-yard line. And sorry for the technical difficulties we just had there. And starting lineups brought to you by American Trim. You look at New Bremen, bringing starting quarterback Mitchell Hayes, as they switch Nolan Barhorse over to the skills position, a skill position in H-back and running back this year. And Hayes in the shotgun formation. Motion man. He'll read, and right away, it's intercepted by Cameron Stewart. Oh, they're gonna call an incomplete pass. He must have called the knee down, I believe there, Ron.
That's about the only thing they could have called. The ball did not hit the ground, we know that.
Look here on our Winter Quality Meets replay here. You see the exchange.
Right away, kind of a break for New Bremen, but they come out looking to pass the ball, which is unusual for them.
And that was number 12, Jeffrey Richards, getting after the quarterback right there, Mitchell Hayes. And that looked like surely Cameron Stewart, right after he picked that ball off, went down. So it looked like it'd be.
So they're going to have to move the ball back. It's on the 27. It can't be there.
Yeah.
If it was in the grasp, it would have to be back around the 20-yard line.
They're going to, yeah, I agree. They're going to have to go to the original spot at scrimmage because the ball was clearly out of his hands on the replay.
Right. He motioned incomplete, which that's not the case because the ball didn't hit the ground. The knee wasn't on the ground.
And I don't think they're going to overturn it, as again, we'll look for the replay
again, and you'll see that he's back there about the 19-yard line in the grasp.
Looks like he about fell down at the 11-yard line. And there's no replay in high school football, so unless they appeal it, it looks like they're going to appeal it and they're going to overturn the call. So Anna in prime field position to score right away.
So Anna's going to have the ball about on the 10-yard line.
And I'm sure Coach Schmidt not happy about it. You look at the replay. Looks like the ball, from where Stewart went down, the ball would have to be spotted around the 10-yard line.
And now they're going to discuss that. So I don't know what the confusion there was. Who called that an incomplete pass? They're going to give it to Anna on the 27.
Wow.
That's
a tough
unusual.
spot. We see quarterback.
Unless the whistle blew it dead, maybe. Not sure.
Quarterback Bart Bixler in the shotgun. He'll hand it up, sweeping to the right, Riley Hillscamp. He looks to break a tackle. And he'll gain up a few yards there. He will actually get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
So he did pick up a couple of yards. He made it to the 25. So it's kind of unusual. Maybe there was a wild whistle there that blew the ball dead when he intercepted it.
Bixler back in the shotgun. He'll scramble around. He'll take off himself for a couple yards. And it'll be third down for the Rockets. Ball will be spotted at the 23-yard line, so 3rd and 5, I believe, for the Rockets.
Like 2-3 wide out to the left.
It'll officially be 3rd and 6 as Coach Bixler gets the signal from Coach Marino.
4 wide receivers and Hillsman as the running back.
Gives off to Hillscamp on the pitch. He goes down right sideline, and that'll be good enough for the first down. It'll depend on the spot. We'll see if it's 1st and goal. But nice move by Bixler to wait on the pitch and be patient. Pitches out to Riley Hillscamp. They've been averaging about 8 and 7 yards respectively per game. Been bruisers on the ground here through these first 2 games, Ron.
Yeah, those two have combined for quite a few yards rushing. Hardly anybody else has any rushing yards for the Rockets.
That'll be a sweep play. They'll fake it off to Riley Hillscamp, and he'll be just short of the goal line. And number 14, Mitchell Hayes, playing quarterback, playing both sides of the ball, gets the tackle, an 8-yard gain for Hillscamp. They flank 2 receivers out left. They give off to Hulskamp, and a sea of New Bremen defenders stuff him at the goal line.
Looked like he got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe at all. No more than that.
Battle on the goal line to see what happens here. They send Bixler ahead. Rockets trying to signal touchdown. Rockets are signaling touchdown. And it looks like it'll be 4th and goal here.
Their opinion doesn't count. The official
It does not.
does not agree with them.
You're right.
Between Bixler and Hulskamp, they average 250 yards on the ground. We've got a...
And again, signaling touchdown.
It's a
And it'll be a touchdown for Anna. Bart Bixler does after the referees confer. He gets in on 4th and goal, and the Anna Rockets go ahead first here on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 6-0, and now will come for the extra point attempt. Kicking it will be number 10, Zach Ambos, a 5'5" sophomore.
We're all right. We gave him that one.
And Anna up here 7-0 early here on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Ambos, that makes him 14 of 15 on PATs this year.
That's definitely an effective number. You know, 14 out of 15 in high school football, that's...
And when you can count on the point after being good, big benefit.
Yeah. So the Cardinals are going to have to look to redeem themselves on this drive after the overturned interception call. And number 69, Will Luthman, will kick it deep for the Rockets.
We got Zach Berkey back there and
Griffin Rechterman, it looks like.
Reckerman, yeah.
And Ron, we come from towns that don't have football. You come from New Knoxville, I come from Rushi, so we're a little bit of a kind of new to this Friday night football setting, so to speak. But it's a nice atmosphere at Anna High School tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice setup here with people sitting on the hills by the stands.
And Rechterman will be the return man. And he'll be quickly wrapped up by the Piranhas of the Anna special teams. And New Bremen looking to hopefully have more than one play on this drive here after they turned it over on that overturn on the interception.
That would be something they tried to catch Anna by surprise with a pass.
We'll spot the ball on the 23-yard line.
It didn't turn out very well for him. I would expect them to run the ball here.
He'll go out 2 receivers to his right. Gonna put a man in motion, and they'll fake it to him on the option, and Anna not going to give him any room. Number 44, Mitchell. Number 14, Cameron Stewart, the first one to get to him. As it's 2nd down 11, it will result in a loss of 1 there for the Cardinals.
So Anna comes into the game knowing New Bremen likes to run the ball, so they're all geared up on the line. The linebackers are up tight.
You've got the safeties playing down too, looking like they're gonna blitz. And it's handed off, and Anna not gonna give him much room for the ball carrier, number 4, Wyatt Dickey. It's gonna be 3rd and long for the Cardinals, something you said they've got to avoid, those 3rd and longs. I know when we were talking before the game.
Yeah, if your offense, 87% of it consists of running, you know what you're good at there. And so you want to stay out of the 3rd and long, because that's going to force you to throw the ball. And also, if you're behind, you're going to have to sometime throw the ball, catch up.
He's in the shotgun back with Wyatt Dickey here on 3rd and long. And the pass is broken up there by number 8, Ben Kovacs, a 6'2 junior. Nice play there by the DB, Ben Kovacs, and it'll be 3 and out for the Cardinals. They'll bring the punt unit out.
Yeah, and he made a nice play on the ball, reached up with his inside hand to knock that ball out.
So the return man will be number 20, Riley Hulskamp, the do-it-all running back.
Doesn't have very many yards returning punts.
And number 9, Nolan Barhorst with the boot. Good boot. It's going to take a New Bremen bounce. Looks like it'll be down at about the 38, 37-ish yard line there. So Anna's has a larger chunk of field to work with now. Excuse me, that's number 4, Wyatt. That looks like a 9. I believe it was Nolan Barhorst that booted that away. The PA man has it wrong. Number 9, Nolan Barhorst. 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
There's a penalty on the play, so they're going to kick off from the 44, roughing the kicker. That's a first down for the Cardinals.
And a big change of momentum here, you know. You get the ball at the 40, you get the ball at the 38-yard line of 1st and 10, and you get another first down, you're about in Anna territory. So crucial set of downs here for the Cardinals to try to get and tie back this ball game, or at least get on the board.
So they catch a break. Anna caught the break on the first play of the game. Now the Cardinals get a break on the penalty.
Hayes will receive the snap. He'll fake it and run it himself. He'll be able to get about 2 yards on the play.
So far, Anna has stuffed the run.
It'll be 2nd down and 9 here for the Cardinals.
Their longest gain so far on the ground is 1 yard.
Hayes giving the instructions of a man flanking. Goes back and pass. He'll avoid a couple tacklers. He'll drag a few with him before he's brought down by number 14, Cameron Stewart. Nice way by Hayes to step up in the pocket there and at least make a little minimal gain out of it instead of taking a sack.
Yeah, he just about had some yardage there. Rocket had a hold of his jersey and wouldn't let go.
So it'll be a 3rd and 8 here for the Cardinals. After they benefit from that roughing the punter roughing the punter.
But once again, 3rd and long.
Hayes will direct number 4, Wyatt Dickey, over to his left side, and he'll receive the snap. He'll take it again himself. He'll make something happen, but he'll be about 4 or 5 yards short of the first down. It'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will yet again bring out their punt unit. And a couple times there, Hayes looked like he was going to throw back to pass and opts to run there, but
yeah, I think that was a called play there. He didn't waste much time. Quarterback draw.
And Barhorst will go back to punt it, or return man Riley Hulskamp. And that looks like a good spinning punt there. It's going to take a New Bremen bounce. It's going to be down around the 16-yard line. Good punt by Nolan Barhorst to shift field position here. You know, Anna doesn't have the ball at the 27-yard line as they did on their scoring drive there in their own territory. Okay.
So that was a costly penalty. The referee, the punter, Anna moves up, gets the ball on the 15-yard line compared to, I think they were going to get it somewhere around the 30, 35-yard line before.
Yeah, 2 good punts by by Nolan Bornhorst there. They'll go out. Stewart escapes a tackle and will get about 3 yards on the play there. Cameron Stewart, good two-way player. We've called his name often early. It'll be 2nd and 7 here for New Bremen, our first Anna, excuse me. Bixler will fake it off to Huelskamp. Will give it over to Stewart. Stewart going to break a few tackles and we'll get out to about the 38-yard line. We have a little bit of rain coming down here. A little bit of a sideways spit here, so to speak.
A pickup of 18 yards there on that play. So Anna continues to mix it up between the pass and the rush. First possession mostly rushing. This possession, they're putting it in the air.
Bixler will go fake the handoff. Will go long and just overthrew receiver number 1, Nolan Emerson. He burnt the 2 DBs there for New Bremen, and just a little too much on the throw there for Bart Bixler. He had Emerson wide open for a touchdown if he would have caught that. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Rockets leading 7-0 here on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. And a late flag.
Didn't get back in time. He was in motion, wasn't set. And they snapped the ball, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty for the Rockets.
Yeah, Nolan Emerson retreating back from that long play. Got to be on page there with your offense. Bart Bixler a little too fast there.
He ought to be in shape for basketball. He handles the camera for NKTelco during some basketball games during the winter. So shout out to Emerson.
Yeah. Oh. Always love seeing our players here on the football field and then with us later on. And Bart Bixler keeps the handoff.
Yeah, number 1, Nolan Emerson.
Have worked with him a few times before, so as the Rockets now have 3rd and 12. Try to see what they can do here on 3rd and long. Try to get some chunk yards. See if they can make a first down out of it. To put 2 receivers on each side, Huelskamp will go behind Bixler. And Bixler will look to pass. He'll take off. He'll find Huelskamp, and he'll be able to get the first down. He might have been past the line of scrimmage where there's laundry all over the field.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the call.
I was going to say, it looked pretty late to throw the ball. It looked like he was beyond the line of scrimmage. Looks like it'll be a forward pass. It'll back the Rockets up a big chunk of yards. They'll face a 3rd and long.
Yep.
3rd and even longer, pretty much.
Oh, and it was roughing the passer on the Cardinals also. I think.
Yep, they called roughing the passer. You're right there, Ron. So offsetting penalties. So we'll replay the down from where it's originally marked. Say there was 3 flags thrown there by our officiating crew.
I think the other call was a illegal receiver downfield.
And we had the back judge throw on. We had a sideline judge and the other back judge, one of them behind the quarterback, throw it. So they were coming from all over the place there. And Bixler will fade to his right. He'll try to escape the Anna pressure. He'll get there. He'll try to go long. And a nice play by number 3, Griffin Rechterman, to break it up from number 23, Isaac Leiniger. So nice pass break up there by Rechterman to cause the first Anna punt of the game.
Good job by the Cardinals, chasing Bixler out of the pocket. And I'm not so sure, Bixler, he can throw off the run, especially to his right. But that time could not make the connection with Leininger.
So number 69, Will Luthman, Back to punt. So you see a 2-man return unit. And number 14, Mitchell Hayes, the quarterback, will receive the punt. And he'll be swarmed by a handful of Anna Rockets. So it looks like New Bremen will set up camp at about the 33-yard line. In their own territory.
And more raindrops starting to come down.
Yeah.
Wind out of the west.
So New Bremen got the ball near midfield off the beneficiary of a penalty, but can make nothing of it.
They've had the ball about every possession in the same area there, right around the 30-yard line.
And right away, a couple Anna defenders, number 14, Cameron Stewart, and number 44, Malachi Minnick, back there to wrap up the New Bremen running back, number 28, Zach Bertke. New Bremen used an array of people to run the ball for him. We haven't seen any lightning yet, so we're going to play through this.
Yeah, we don't want to see lightning or hear thunder.
Hayes back in shotgun again. There'll be a jet sweep to the outside for number 19, Brandon, or number 19, Kyle Tankman.
A new rule this year in high school football. Used to be just lightning. If they saw lightning, you had a 30-minute delay. Now it's lightning, or if they hear thunder, it's 30-minute delay.
This will be a 3rd and 14 here for Coach Schmidt's squad. New Bremen coming off of wins from Ada and Ansonia, winning 51-21 in week 1 and 34-6 in week 2. Hayes all alone, and he'll hand it off. A jet sweep there for number 28, Zach Berkey, excuse me. And it'll be 4th down again for the Cardinals, and they'll go 3 and out.
So that's going pretty much the way Anna thought, except for the first play of the game. They saw a pass, but since then it's been run, and Anna's been up to the challenge.
And for anyone just tuning in and joining us, that was the big play, an interception that was overturned from its original call right away to get Anna in prime position to score on a Bart Bixler run. And the punt will be returned by Riley Hillscamp. He'll make a move down the left sideline. He's got blockers ahead, and he has nothing but green grass ahead of him. And that'll be a punt return touchdown for Riley Hillscamp. And he got an excellent front out, a convoy ahead for him to score.
And that was Jeffrey Richards out front there, number 12. Looks like they're going to call a penalty on that.
There might be a hold that might bring this back, so hold the books here. Let's see if this one comes back.
Would that penalty have been on Richards? That's about where that block was.
Probably be a spot.
A chop block. He went down to the knees.
It'd be about a spot foul, so from foul about 10-15 yards going back from there.
Yeah, I saw him go down, but it really wasn't sure if he made contact or if he was just made the defender slow up, but evidently he made contact with the lower leg.
So that'll negate the Hillscamp punt return touchdown, and that'll spot Anna still in a good spot at the 28-yard line in New Bremen territory. As Anna leads 7-0 here on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard with 1:24 remaining in the opening period.
Well, they wanted execution on the special teams. They got it there, except for the penalty.
Bixler will go out, hold the ball, chased by a couple Cardinals. He won't get much. He'll be tackled by number 24, Logan Suchlin. And the rain coming down a little harder here. Seeing everyone out in front of us, breaking out the umbrellas. Feel sorry for our cameramen. They have to battle this rain. But luckily, you and I are going to get to stay dry here, Ron.
Yep. Down to 1 minute and 17 seconds left in the first quarter.
2nd and 9 here for Bart Bixler and the Anna Rockets. They'll go play action. They'll give it to Cameron Stewart. And they'll be with inside the red zone. Good play action fake there to get Stewart on the crossing route. And the Rockets go into the red zone.
So 1st and 10 on the 14.
Bixler hands it off to Heelskamp. He looks to barrel in the end zone. He attracts a couple Cardinals defenders and is brought down about the 7 or 8 yard line there for Riley Heelskamp. So it'll be about 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3 in that range. And it's officially ruled 2nd and 4, and there's 39 seconds remaining
We'll get one
in
more
the opening
play
period.
here.
Bixler takes a low snap, fakes it himself. He'll go ahead forward and motor ahead a few yards, but it'll bring up 3rd down and short. And Coach Marino calling his troops off to the sidelines, and that looks like it's going to end the opening period for us. Here at the end of the first quarter, it's the Anna Rockets 7 and the New Bremen Cardinals nothing on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
Back here at Anna High School here for this boys varsity football action, and Anna looking to score here on a 3rd and short in the red zone here. Ball's on the 6 yard line, 3rd and 1. Anna leading 7-0 on a Bart Bixler 1 yard score that put the Rockets up ahead 7-0 early. And Anna will have it there. They'll have Cameron Stewart for extra protection. They'll hand it off to Riley Heelskamp.
Good job there by the New Bremen defensive line.
Looks like they bottled him up for about a loss of a yard. This will be 4th and short here for the Rockets. Another 4th and short. This is when they converted their first touchdown on 4th and short. It's going to be a battle in the trenches here. And Bart Bixler's not going to get there. The New Bremen line looks like they held. We'll see what the spot call is. It looks like New Bremen held him. And they're going to call a 1st down. Oh.
That was number 73, Sean LaFleur for New Bremen. Got low, got to Bixler, but unfortunately for him, Bixler made it.
That looked like from our angle, it looked like he got stuffed there, but Bixler pushed ahead. He'll get the snap, he'll give a sweep out to Heelskamp. He'll evade a tackler, and he'll get into the end zone. Riley Heelskamp navigates his way into the end zone for a 6 yard scamper into the end zone. And the Rockets are up ahead 13-0. So Anna taking advantage of a couple 4th down conversions to score both touchdowns. As we'll see Ambos go out and attempt a 2nd extra point here. And it's good. A 14-0 Anna Rocket lead. And we'd like to thank our sponsors here for sponsoring tonight's game. American Trim, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Fly Gem, Precision Strip, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwederman, Wilson Health, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and AC, SecureCom, Cargill, The Spot, St. Henry Bank, St. Mary's Foundry, Wagner's IGA and Wayne Trail. Keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays winner meets player of the game, which Ron and I will pick later. It's brought to you by NKTelco. And our scoreboard, which reads Anna 14, New Bremen nothing, is brought to you by First National Bank. So a negated Riley Huelskamp punt return doesn't end up so bad for the Rockets. They end up getting a touchdown there anyway.
Yeah, they ended up with good field position and able to get it in the end zone. That time they relied on their running game between Bexler and Yilsman all the way to get it in.
And Luthman will kick it back off to New Bremen. And a solid return about out to the 22 by number 28, Zach Berkey. And Mitchell Hayes in the offense coming out here to begin the second quarter, hoping to change their fortune from the first quarter. I didn't get the ball moving much.
So we'll see what the Cardinals do here in the second quarter, if they'll continue to do what brought them here, which is the running game, or if they mix a few passes and try to even it up a little bit. Anna has stuffed them running-wise. They've only gained 3 yards total.
Borhorst will flank off to the right side of Hayes. They'll hand it off. Number 4, Wyatt Dickey, or Nolan Bornhorst. Dickey will gain up a couple of yards there.
So they make it out to the 27, a gain of 3.
3-yard gain. Tackle made by number 44, Malachi Minnick.
Malachi Minnick on the tackle for Anna.
So 2nd and 7, the rain has gone through. Right now it's pretty nice out.
Empty set here. I'll have a motion man, they'll fake it, and Hayes will keep it. Hayes will evade a defender and will barrel into Anna territory right around the 49-yard line. Nice blocking by the line of New Bremen there to give Hayes a hole. It was a designed quarterback draw there. He evades a tackler, goes down the left sideline, and New Bremen with their, I believe, what is their first down not called on a penalty tonight.
A 23-yard gain for the Cardinals. So finally, a hole there for their quarterback to get through. A designed run there for Mitchell Hayes.
Hayes will go back and shotgun again. And they'll hand it off to Wyatt Dickey, and that'll be stuffed for a loss of a yard. Looks like number 69, Will Luthman, got to him right away. He was on the bottom of the pile there. And so now you're New Bremen, you get that first down, you get a big chunk play there. Now, you know, you need to get a touchdown here to get back within a touchdown, so.
And this is the farthest they've been upfield, right at midfield.
Let's see if they can create another play like they just did a few moments ago with Hayes. He'll get the pass, go out fast, and number 24, Logan Suchling, comes down with the reception. It'll be about the 43-yard line.
So a gain of 7 for the Cardinals.
It's going to be about 3rd and 3 here for the Cardinals, as the line to gain is the 40-yard line here. So a third and more manageable position here for Coach Schmidt's team. You got virtually, it could be 4-down territory. Barhorst will flank off to Hayes' left. He'll fake it. He'll be wrapped up quickly by number 69, Will Luthman. Quickly gets to him, it'll be 4th down. Coach Schmidt's got a decision to make here.
So Mitchell Hayes, he's a 5'11", 167-pound junior for the Cardinals. Was the main ball carrier on that drive.
Looks like he'll opt for the punt unit in Nolan Bornhorst.
Riley Ulskamp waiting for the punt.
Hulskamp had that punt negated earlier, but it ended up being a Riley Hulskamp touchdown anyway. He'll wave off the New Bremen Cardinal. He'll wave off actually the fair catch, and it will go into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Nice punt, 43 yards, but unfortunately for the Cardinals, finds the end zone.
Bornhorst, he has a nice leg. Oh, yeah. He's putting the Rockets in some difficult situations when he's had the ability to boot it away.
He averages 28 yards a punt. Anna, their punter, who did we say that was?
Will
Luthman, yeah. Number 69 averages 34 yards a punt. I think they're doing better than that tonight, the way it looks. So pretty good punting.
Trading field position, special teams crucial in that. Bixler looks to hand it off. He'll just get back to maybe about the line of scrimmage and actually pick up a yard according to the PA announcer. So 2nd and 9 here for the Rockets on their own 20-yard line. Bixler will trail and will give it off to number 22. That is Hayden Davies. Waited on the pitch on the last moment there.
So about a 16-yard gain there for the Rockets.
Stop on the play by Wyatt Dickey. Dickey was about the only man he had to beat. Otherwise, Davies might have had nothing but green grass ahead of him.
Yeah, he was one broken tackle away from the end zone.
Hey, tell him to play the pass.
Bixler sees the snap. He'll look to pass. He'll look to go to number 23, Isaac Leiniger, who he overthrows there.
It looked like a little miscommunication, or he was just totally off with the pass, but Leininger was looking outside and the ball went inside.
Looks like Bixler was thinking he was going to go route more of a vertical route there, and Griffin Rechterman on the coverage there. And it'll be a misdirected snap over the head of Bixler, and number 82, Brankston Cross, will bring down Bixler.
So a loss of 14.
And that'll be quite a loss, 14-yard loss there, so a 3rd and 24 here. All your Cardinals do is try to keep Anna in front of you and make a tackle. And it'll be a late handoff to Hulskamp. He bounces off a tackler, comes around, and he has one man to beat. Gets around another tackle, he evaded 3 tackles to get back to the original line of scrimmage. There's a flag. It looked like there was a block in the back.
Why?
It was.
If it was, the guy on the far side called it. It must have been clear on the other side. This side over here, the guy held up. He did not block him in the back.
Well, let's see if Coach Schmidt wants to decline it or even move Anna back further.
I think they're going to call a holding penalty on the far side of the field.
And I saw Anna hand move forward, and the New Bremen crowd sitting in front of us immediately wanted a penalty, and I see why. And Coach Schmidt's going to elect to probably take the penalty, thinking his Cards can get the Rockets off the field here and try to get better field position for their offense.
They decline the penalty.
Schmidt will decline it, as Ron just said, and Anna will bring out the punt unit.
Tell him to watch the fake. Tell him to watch the fake. No, what I'm saying, yeah, we need to run it.
So we got 4th and 10 here, obvious punting situation. So Will Luthman's back again.
Hayes and Zach Berkey back to receive off of Will Luthman. His punt. And it's going to take an out of bounds down to about the 14-yard line.
Well, Luthman got the roll on that one. Cardinals unable to field that in the air and didn't want to take a chance on a bounce because that would be a certain turnover there. The ball didn't bounce the right way. So that moved the Cardinals back to the 14.
And the scoreboard reads 14-0, but New Bremen really keeping it. Generally, I mean, it seems like a lot closer game than 14-0 right now. With the way Anna got good field position on their first drive. So Bremen needing a big score here to get on the board. Hayes will receive the shotgun snap. We'll hand it off ahead to, I believe it was Zach Berkey, and it is.
They get it out to about the 16.
About a 2-yard gain.
So it's been all rushing here in the second quarter for the Cardinals. 6 rushing attempts.
And Hayes will fake the pass and hand it off to Zach Berkey. He'll drag a few Anna defenders forward. Nice run by Zach Berkey to move his momentum forward there and get a good chunk play.
So they get it out to, looks like about the 23-yard line.
Be about a yard short of the first down. New Bremen probably wanting to bring in their best blocking package here. Thinking an obvious run situation here for the Cardinals.
Oh, I see at least 8 guys for Anna in the box.
And Hayes will not be under center. They're going to fake the jet sweep, and Hayes will be able to get the first down and a few more yards.
Nice job there by Hayes, picking kind of hesitating, but saw the hole and took it.
Took it behind his left side. Credit to the men in the trenches. The left side usually generally where your best blockers are. Takes it right behind the left guard and the left tackle and gets it for the first down. Out to the 20-yard line. So the New Bremen offense getting something going here on their second quarter drives. And it'll be handed off to Kyle Tankman on the jet sweep. Maybe got 1 yard, if that, on the play. And there's no gain on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 10 here. Still on the 28-yard line here in New Bremen territory. A 14-0 ball game. We had an interception call overturned in favor of the Rockets, and they came and scored on a 4th and short. And Riley Hulskamp had a 5-yard rush for the 2 Anna scores here early on to make it 14-0 here. 2nd and 10. Hayes looks to pass. He'll go down the field, and it's broken up by number 1, Nolan Emerson. Yeah, there were 3 Anna players around it. Emerson able to break it up there, the safety. And it'll be 3rd and 10 here for the Cardinals.
He threw into 3 green shirts. So they had a little chance of making the completion, but nice play there by our friend Nolan Emerson. Going up with his left hand, knocking that ball down.
He's out in the shotgun, will hand it off. Will actually keep it himself. He's still at the 28-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th down. Bremen bringing on the punt unit. Nolan Bornhorst will punt it again away, and we said he's done an effective job changing the field again tonight. Let's see if he can do it again. It's all about field position.
Anna probably get it in pretty good field position, somewhere between the 40 and 50 at least.
And it's booted away. Hulskamp back to receive. Muffs the ball, but will get it right back up again. He'll scoot to the middle of the field, and he's got 2 men to beat, and he's brought down right at the 31-yard line.
That was quite a return there. Just dropped the ball, picked it up, and just took off north and south. And made a run and a lap. Did you see the nice stiff arm?
The nice Heisman move.
Yeah.
He drags all the way down to the 28-yard line. So again, good field position for the Rockets.
Looks like they got the ball in about the 33, 32.
Actually, the 32, excuse me, I said the 28 there a moment ago. Hulskamp will line up to the left of Bixler. He'll receive the handoff there. He'll evade a defender. He's got a block ahead, and Riley Hulskamp rumbles into the end zone. One play, a 32-yard run for Riley Hulskamp, and the Anna Rockets are now up ahead 20-0 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
That time the block was a upright block, did not block it. So.
And Riley Hulskamp with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And he already had that punt return negated, which he eventually ended up scoring on that for his first rushing touchdown. Zambos will look to go 3 for 3 here on extra point attempts. And the PAT is good. And now a 21-0 score here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard here. And opening up the MAC conference, Anna comes in as a favorite. They were co-champs with Marion last year. And they come in, they beat 2 really good teams in Bishop Fenwick and Brookville to start their season. And Anna moves down a division in Division 6. And Anna only has 1 playoff win in the inception. And we're actually going to head to commercial break here for a little bit. You're watching boys high school football on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
And you watch now the kickoff from Will Boothman, received by Zach Berkey. Berkey looking to get a hold down the sideline there, but he's wrapped up by number 12, Jeffrey Richard. And it was pretty much an easy score there for Riley Hulskamp there, Ron. A 32-yard run there up the right side, a little bit of a power play. And
yeah, that was all him, punt return, and then the sweep to the right, and away he goes. We'll see what New Bremen has in mind here with 3:25 left here in the second quarter, down by 21 points. If they're going to open it up a little bit or continue to keep pounding it into the line.
They struggled to move the chains in the first quarter, but they've been able to move it a couple times here in the second quarter. They eventually think Coach Schmidt's team will eventually break through and get on the board here. And Hayes waits on the quarterback draw, will be able to get to about the 30, or actually the 29-yard line. And it'll be about a gain of 4.
That time he did look to his left, wasn't open, so he pulled it down and took off.
So Wyatt Dickey will line up behind behind Hayes here on the 2nd and 6. Hayes receives the snap, gives it to Dickey. Dickey will muscle his way. It looks like he got the first down. And it's a gain of 9 for Wyatt Dickey there. And definitely New Bremen comes at you with an array of different guys that are running the ball. See about 5 different guys with carries. Hayes will hand it off again to Dickey, but he's met right away by Will Luthman, and a couple other Anna Rockets pile up on him. And Will Luthman been controlling the line of scrimmage here for Anna tonight.
Yeah, he almost beat the snap back there.
It's a tough assignment there for the New Bremen line.
So we have a loss of 2 on that play.
And 2nd and 11 here at their own 38. Hayes receives the snap, gives it off. Durrell will actually keep himself. There'll be a flag. And it looks like it'll be a hold there on the New Bremen Cardinals.
So that's going to move him back 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Let's see where the officials spot the ball. And 2 of the officials are conferring on the spot. Penalty is actually declined there by Coach Marino. With 1:34 remaining here in the first half. Looks like there's going to be a timeout. We're going to head to commercial break. You're watching boys high school football here on NKTelco Sports.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Welcome back to Anna High School here for the remaining minute and a half here of the first half between Anna and New Bremen. Anna leading ahead 21-0 off the beneficiary of 2 Riley Huelskamp touchdowns. And it'll be about a 3rd and 13 here for Mitchell Hayes and the New Bremen offense.
Now they're going to call timeout.
And we're going to keep it here. But for anyone just joining us, first play of the game, a call that was a pass that was called incomplete, overturned to an interception by the Anna Rockets. Bart Bixler barreled in on 4th and goal for a touchdown. And later to begin the second quarter, a Riley Huelskamp punt return was brought back. He ended up scoring on a 5-yard touchdown run. As you see the interception play there, and they overturned the call there. It was the correct call. Jeffrey Richard getting after the quarterback, and Cameron Stewart with the pick. And a 5-yard Huelskamp run made it 14-0 after the PAT, and then a 32-yard run by Riley Huelskamp eventually brought to the score you see now after the PAT, making it 21-0.
So here's a pretty big play of the game right here. If Anna can stop them, they're going to get the ball back with over a minute to go.
And that's a high-paced Anna offense, as will be the read option here for Hayes. Hayes is going to motor into Anna territory, and he is dragging Anna defenders right down to about the 33-yard line. Mitchell Hayes with a big gain.
Nice job there by the offensive line creating that hole.
In the middle of that, New Bremen line has really helped Mitchell Hayes move into, get some big chunk plays and big chunk runs.
Yeah, before he had a 23-yard run, this I think was right around 31 yards.
Hayes will have 2 receivers out to his right and a receiver out to his left. He looks to pass, going to the corner of the end zone. And number 24, Logan Suchlin, almost came down with it. Or there by our buddy Nolan Emerson.
He went up with one hand, just unable to haul it in.
Still a minute 8 here remaining in the first. Ball on the 33-yard line here in Anna territory. So definitely the best drive Coach Schmidt's team has pieced together here.
Some kind of score for the Cardinals. Be a big help for them going in the locker room.
An empty set here. Hayes all alone in the backfield. Be a jet actually, I'll fake it off again. He fooled me again. And another good run there by Mitchell Hayes.
Coach, we got a minute left, okay? 2 timeouts, 32.
Oh, actually, they will mark it 3rd and 2.
Tackle made by number 37, Brandon Shan. 3rd down and 2.
40 seconds remaining. Cardinals still have 2 timeouts remaining. As Hayes will take the snap. Will hand it off to Dickey, and it'll be stuffed at the line by Anna. And it's now decision time here for Coach Hayes.
Another timeout by New Bremen.
And they're going to stop the clock here with 27.9 seconds remaining. So 4th and 2 here, decision time for Coach Schmidt. I assume, you'd have to think they'd go for it. With a little time remaining, you still got a timeout. And Bremen looking to put a dent on the scoreboard. I'd like to thank you guys all for joining us here tonight. Here to open up MAC play this week. And I know a lot of eyes will be here for the big game that Anna's got coming up in 2 weeks with Marion Local. It'll be a huge battle between the Flyers and the Rockets. It'll be here on Anna Rocket home turf. I'll be calling that game. And 4th and 3 for Mitchell Hayes. Horse goes off to his right. He'll hand it off to Wyatt Dickey. Looks like he's got the first down.
Go, get lined up.
And looks like the Cardinals are they're gonna stop the clock to determine the spot. 23.2 seconds remaining.
We have the first down. What are they doing? Now, how do they measure ours without their coach? Got the first down.
Calling in for a measurement.
Let's see that. They're going to bring out the chains.
We're going to measure out here. We have a car that's parked in a residence driveway. License plate number is HBT 1312.
It looks like he had to about get it, Ron. And let's see the chain measurement. And he got it. So they're by about a half the pigskin there.
Yeah.
So it's 23.2 seconds remaining. The clock will start on the whistle signal of the official. So New Bremen able to kind of get a little bit of a timeout, a little bit of a play call.
That's all it is. The clock will be running on.
Clock's running. They got to get this off. Hayes in shotgun. Directing traffic out there, and he'll fumble.
The ball.
It looks like he got it. Coach Schmidt has 7 seconds. They're going to call a timeout.
Loss of about 4 yards.
Yeah, football. Hayes just lost it there, rolling out to his right.
Well, the ball's been on wet grass, and you're out there holding the ball with one hand, trying to get the receiver to take off, and in the meantime, the ball slips out of his hand.
Yeah, and He's about ready to cock back and fire, and right when that happened, he lost control of the ball and a loss of 4 yards, so 7 seconds remaining. New Bremen at least get this play off. We'll see if they can get another. We'll see what the play call is from Coach Schmidt.
Yeah, I would say barring a defensive penalty, this would be the last play of the half. You would think it would have to go in the air.
And the ball spotted on the 28-yard line, so 2nd and 14. Cardinals looking to try to dent the scoreboard. You see Hulskamp coming back over on your left side to cover the receiver down on the bottom of your screen. Hayes will go for the right corner of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete, looking to go for number 24, Logan Suchlin. And there'll be 1.7 seconds remaining, so that'll get one more playoff for the Cardinals. So Coach Schmidt lucky to be able to get in 2 plays here.
That was a short 4 seconds, or 3 seconds. There was 4 seconds left, wasn't there?
7.
7, I'm sorry.
Let's see if New Bremen can get on the scoreboard before half. Hayes receives the snap, and he is wrapped up there by number 25, Austin Wubker. And that'll end the first half. The Anna Rockets lead the New Bremen Cardinals 21-0 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. We'll head to commercial and we'll come back with halftime stats. You're watching high school football on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us!
Back here at Anna High School, where the Rockets lead the New Bremen Cardinals 21-0 here on our First National Bank scoreboard. And here with halftime stats, Ron Cruzy.
For New Bremen, passing-wise, they're 1 of 6 for a total of 4 yards. Rushing-wise, the Cardinals 85 yards. Total yards for the Cardinals 89 yards. For the Anna Rockets, passing 3 of 6. Total for 38 yards. Rushing wise, they ran for 79 yards, a total of 117 yards in the first half. Turnovers, 1 turnover for the Cardinals. That happened to be the first play of the game, and no turnovers for the Anna Rockets. So, you know, number wise, everything's pretty much the way it looked on paper coming into the game. more running yards, 85 yards for the Cardinals. Passing yards is 1 of 6 for 4 yards. So they're going to have to pick that up probably here in the second half, the passing, to catch up and make up a 21-point deficit.
Yeah, and you had that turnover right away by New Bremen on the first play from scrimmage for them. They had that interception that pretty much gave Anna that first touchdown, and a couple big chunk plays by Riley Hulscamp's the difference. So just Anna's been able to make the big play, and Mitchell Hayes has come up with some big runs, got Anna down.
Yeah, he had a 23-yard run and also a 31-yard run. And if you can hear it, the train has just arrived. I'm surprised that's the first train tonight.
I told you this before the game. Playing baseball here, you have to go to. We'd always read numbers from cards for our signs. We'd have to go to hand signals. It'd be so loud here. But that
So it hasn't interrupted any of the action.
No, and Anna will receive the kickoff to begin the half. As looks like number 12, I believe it's Jeffrey Richards.
Yeah, that's Richards
and
back there.
Hulskamp back to receive the opening kick. And we are underway here in the second half. Hulskamp will catch the ball around the 13-yard line. He'll go to his left. We get a good run down the sideline before being dragged out around the 33-yard line.
He does a good job following blockers. It doesn't go just one speed all the time. Just kind of slows up at the beginning and finds where the hole is, and then he hits it.
Yeah, that's a big thing, being patient, being patient to allow a hole to develop and take advantage of it as soon as you see it. And that's what makes him such an elusive runner and hard to tackle too. He's a big guy. We've seen him on the basketball floor. He's very strong. He's not easy to take down. And there's a false start there right away. Flags flying.
Yeah, they have him listed as 5'10", 185 pounds, so he's put together. And if I counted right, Anna has 22 seniors on the squad. And so when they graduate, there's 3 juniors on the squad. So there's going to be a drop-off there. They do have a large freshman football squad.
And 3 receivers out to Bixler's right. Hulskamp in the backfield. They'll go for the screen, and it's caught by Richard. He'll escape a defender, and he'll get up to about the 36-yard line. So it'll be about 2nd and 5 here. Actually, 2nd and 4. And Bixler will hand it off to Hulskamp on the power. And a penalty spot call here by the official.
It'll be really close to the first down.
It looks like yep, it's definitely a first down from there. It looked like, from my view, if it had a first down, but they were officials were conferring on the spot there. Bixler screen pass out to Hulskamp out in the flat. And he'll go to about the 45-yard line. And they'll actually spot him down at the 44-yard line for a 2nd and 5 here. Start flanking off to Bixler's right. It'll be a keeper design run for Bixler. A 3rd and about 4, 3rd and 5 here. Coming up 3rd and 5 here for the Rockets. A first down would put them in Cardinal territory.
3 receivers out wide right.
Looking a bunch formation type. It's going to be a pass up to Cameron Stewart right at the stick. Should be good enough for a first down from our perspective. It's going to move the chains.
And that's a gain of 6. That was a nice catch there. He reached out with both hands and caught that thing. You know, you see a lot of receivers wanted that ball to come into their pads. He caught it with his hands. Nice catch.
And it'll be a read option.
He's got a lot of
Bixler going to get away. He'll muscle into red zone territory, and he'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bart Bixler on the read option. Bart Bixler read the defensive lineman, found the hole, and Anna starts the second half with an opening drive touchdown. All the way, a 47-yard run for Bart Bixler. And as you look on the replay here, you see him pull it on the read option. He goes to the left side.
He turns on the speed there. Outruns the New Bremen defenders.
And we're gonna have a lightning delay here. And we're paused at 27-0 with a PAT pending. We're gonna go to commercial break. And we'll be back after this. You're watching high school football on NKTelco Sports.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
And back here at Anna High School, where we just came from a lightning delay that took about the duration of about 53 minutes. And right before the lightning delay, Bart Bixler run on a 47-yard run to score a touchdown to put the Anna Rockets up ahead 27-0. We're not able to complete the PAT yet, so it'll be number 10, Zach Ambos. If you see a replay of the lightning that our truck got, and the PAT here attempted by Ambos is right through the center of the uprights, and it's 28-0.
10 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the third quarter.
It's right away. Anna Run had a really good drive there to go. They mixed up some play action pass, some run, and they were able to get down the field, and Bart Bixler was able to get out in space and use his speed there for a 47-yard touchdown, and now lead 28-0 or 28-0 on our first National Bank scoreboard.
And our viewers would remember that a lot better than we do because it's been almost an hour ago.
It has, so we're going to be watching us there on replay. And thank you for joining us on this opening night of MAC action. Will Luthman will kick it off.
So if you don't see a lot of people in the stands, a lot of people left through the lightning delay.
I didn't know if this game was going to get continued or canceled to tomorrow morning. Back to receive will be Zach Berkey and Griffin Rechterman. And Rechterman going to get a good chunk of yardage. Will be down at about the 33-yard line. And Mitchell Hayes and his offense will take the field for Coach Schmidt. So New Bremen was piecing some really good drives there together at the first half. It seems like their offense has gradually gotten further down the field with each drive they've got, Ron.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, being down 28-0, they're going to have to put the ball in the air, and that's not what they wanted to do when they came into this game.
Yeah, you definitely talk about a key being ball control. You can't really worry about ball control being down 28-0. You got to worry about getting points and getting them in quick, efficient ways. It'll be a handoff. It'll get them about the 46-yard line. This will be a handoff. Zach Berkey with ball carrier.
So that was actually New Bremen's first offensive play here in the third quarter.
9:48 remaining. 28-0 Rocket lead. Hayes. You see the linebackers coming up to the edge of the line. Berkey being patient. He'll get to about the 38-yard line. About 3rd and 5. And we'll see Mitchell Hayes has been able to escape on some design quarterback runs. Warhorse goes out to the right of Hayes, and Hayes will keep it. He'll immediately be met in the backfield by a swarm of Rockets. And it'll be a 4th down here.
So a loss of 2 on the play.
Again, Coach, we're doing it again. We're doing it again, Coach. No, the goddamn linebacker didn't come. The tackle was to kick it down and slow it back. He didn't come.
Yeah, but Hulskamp back to receive. Punt is up. And it'll go out of bounds around the 34-35-yard line here. And let's see what Anna can do in their first possession after the lightning delay.
I think you're going to see a big dose of Yulsman here in Bixler, probably keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, and that's what's been effective. Last 2 drives, 2 big plays, about 32, 47 yards for Bixler and Hulskamp. And that's been effective for them to penetrate the New Bremen defense. Ball will be placed at the 39-yard line here for the Rockets and Coach Nick Marino. And Bart Bixler will keep it and will motor into New Bremen territory. So Bart Bixler getting another big play on the read option there. Reads the defense and keeps it himself. Oh man, it's tough if you're in the Bremen Cardinals, as we see on our Winter Quality Meets replay here. You see him read it. Get a big chunk play here. Now here's Hulskamp. Breaking down will go down around the 40, 39-yard line right there. Depending on the spot, it looks like you're going to spot it about 40. It'll be 2nd and 1 here for the Rockets. And it goes back to Hulskamp.
Hulskamp cut that back. So he didn't have room, so he started cutting it out to the outside before he tackled by a New Bremen defender.
Very patient runner, but it's tough. Once he gets that 2nd level, it's hard to bring him down.
Hey, our guys are fucking standing around.
We apologize for any language you might have heard.
And there's Cameron Stewart. And he goes down to about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, they're catching every time.
And it'll be 2nd and 1 here for the Rocket offense. And Anna is going to hand it off to Jeffrey Richard. He'll break a tackle, and he'll carry a few Cardinal defenders with him, and it'll be first and goal for the Rockets. And that really, Anna run game has really opened up, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call here is. And a face mask call, so it looks like it'll be about half the distance to the goal at the end of the play.
One thing Anna's doing is running the play clock down as far as they can, usually under 9-8 seconds before they snap the ball.
So it'll be first, I believe it'll be first and goal for the Rockets on the 3-yard line. See the face mask, close call there for the officials to make. And Anna letting that play clock run down, waiting to get the play call from the sideline. Bixler hands it off to Heelskamp. And he'll be just short. They're down at about the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the Rockets. 5:57 to go here in the third quarter. Rockets lead 28-0 here on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. I'm Brandon Coburn along with Ron Cruzy on this Friday night football here in the MAC. Handoff Heelskamp. And we'll see if Anna can get the push in there. Let's wait for the signal, and they're going to signal a touchdown. Oh, they're going to wave it off. The far official on the sideline signaled touchdown.
Yeah, he signaled it was kind of a delayed signal. Now there's a little confusion on the field, but it's going to be third down.
Rockets going to try to make it third time a charm, try to punch it in here.
Third down.
5:36 remaining here in the third quarter. Bixler and Heelskamp in the backfield. And it'll go to Heelskamp, and he'll be stuffed. It'll be a fourth down.
I think they're about a 2 or 3 yard loss there on the play. They're going to spot the ball back on about the 3.
That'd be about a 20-yard attempt if they want to bring out Zach Gambus for a field goal. And it looks like Coach Marino opting to keep the offense on the field. They've had success on a 4th and goal before. They're going to try for 2 in a row. Bixler will roll out to his left, to his right. He comes back in. He jumps for the pylon, and he's in. Bart Bixler, navigating his way through the Cardinal defense, scores a touchdown for Anna. His second rushing touchdown of the night. Second in the third quarter. And we'll look on our winner quality meets replay. He rolls out left. And Bart Bixler, using his speed and agility, breaks through the Cardinal defense. Falls across the pylon for a touchdown. 34-0. Anna lead, and the PAT is good. We'll head to commercial break. You're watching high school football here on NKTelco Sports.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Back here at Anna High School here, Bart Bixler scored his second touchdown of the third quarter to go up 35-0 over the New Bremen Cardinals here in this opening week for MAC football.
And from here on out, we'll have a running clock. Clock will only stop on timeouts. or an injury.
And Will Luthman will kick it. Rechterman and Berkey, the men back to receive for Coach Schmidt's squad. And here comes Rechterman. It's another solid return at about the 29-yard line. And so New Bremen was on a 3-and-out on their first offensive possession here in the second half and post-lightning delay that we had.
So at this point, Anna doesn't want anything over their heads, and they can pin their ears back on the defensive line and go after the quarterback.
Motion the tight end. They'll hand off to Dickey, and he is swallowed up by an array of Anna defenders. He's 2nd and 11 with 3:38 remaining here in the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, just came back from a lightning delay. It took about 53 minutes to go through. Hayes looked to pass, and right through the hands of Logan Suchlin. And it'll be 3rd and long for the Cardinals.
So at this point, Anna will give up a pass underneath, just nothing behind him. Let him pass it to him in front of him and make the tackle. 3rd and 11.
And they're gonna hand it off to number 19, Kyle Tankman. But it won't be enough for a first down. And Ben Kovacs with a tackle. And that'll bring out the punt unit for New Bremen. And Riley Hulskamp again deep back to receive.
Nice looking bunt.
Hulskamp gets it on about the 37-yard line. Oh man, he shakes off 2 defenders. Wow, look at Riley Hulskamp move that pile.
He might be up 35-0, but he's playing like it's a tie ball game.
Man, Riley Hulskamp on our Winter Quality Meets replay, you see him get the ball back on about the 37-yard line. Watch him muscle his way through. Actually, we don't have the replay.
I think he broke probably 3 tackles at least through that.
He had to have. That was a really good run there by Hulskamp. It's a tough guy to wrap up. Like I said, he gets that second level.
One defender he just bounced off of. Got to wrap him up to get him on the ground.
And the Rockets will hurry to the line. It'll be a handoff to number 22, Hayden Davies, 5'8" senior. I don't see Hulskamp on the field. His night may be over. He has put on a show and show why he was the Division V Offensive Player of the Year last year for that Anna team that clinched a playoff berth.
Yeah, I would say Riley's night is over.
And they're going to go back to Davies. Davies will, looks like he will get the first down.
Picks up the first down for the Rockets.
And we have an injured Cardinal on the field, I believe. That'll stop the clock and bring out the medical staff. And we're going to head to commercial here. You're watching high school football on NKTelco Sports.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Back here at Anna High School, it's a 35-0 Anna Rocket lead here. That was Wyatt Dickey down on the play. He walked out under his own power. And there's a handoff for Anna, and that'll be number 44. Malachi Minnick will be stopped at the 1-yard line. He motored through on a 23-yard run there. And if the Rockets get the playoff in time, they'll be able to end the third quarter here. They'll hand it off to Minnick. He'll try to power in the end zone. And he'll be stopped just short. And that'll bring us to the end of the third period, heading to the last quarter. It's Anna 35, New Bremen nothing.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos system takes the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Back here at Anna High School, where the Rockets lead 35-0 over the Cardinals here. And beginning of the fourth quarter, just came back from a lightning delay. 2 Bart Bixler touchdowns after a 21-0 halftime score has made it 35-0 here, and the Rockets on the door, knocking on the doorstep here for another touchdown. They'll have the ball on the 1-yard line. They'll hand it off to Malachi Minnick. And the Cardinals hold him up again. That goal line defense for New Bremen has been really stout tonight.
Yeah, their defensive line's doing a pretty decent job plugging the holes up. Anna's found the holes on the outside.
And they're going to put number 22, Hayden Davies, in the ball game.
5'8" senior.
They're going to sweep it out to him, and New Bremen gets to him. That was number 14, Mitchell Hayes, on the tackle. That's going to bring out the field goal unit for the Rockets. So
loss of about 3.
So Zach Ambo is going to attempt a kick from the 5-yard line. So about a 22-yard field goal here for Ambos, who's perfect on all his PAT tries, 5 for 5.
He's only missed 1 this season.
So let's see if he can tack on some more points. The kick is up, and it's right through the middle, and the ultra-reliable Zach Ambos tacks on some more points for Coach Marino's squad. Now a 38-0 ball game here We'll head to commercial break and be right back. You're watching high school football on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Back here at Anna High School, a field goal, 22-yard field goal by Zach Ambos is good, extending the Rocket lead to what should read 38-0 on your scoreboard. Presented to you by First National Bank. And Will Uthman will kick off again for the Rockets.
He's a straight-on kicker, Lou Groza type.
And he's a former Buckeye, former Cleveland Brown as well. Oh, I know you love him, Ron.
Yes. Lou the Toe.
And number 6, Trevor Bergman on the return for New Bremen. And Anna really been grounding and pounding the ball here. The second half's been huge for them to put more points up on the board.
I think Lou was number 76 in your program, number 1 in your heart.
They have an award named after him for the best kicker in the nation at for college football. Number 9, Nolan Bornhorst will take over the quarterback duty. And number 28, Zach Berkey, get the carry. A good solid run there for Berkey. And it's an 8-yard run there. And the official is where they spot the ball. And Anna loading that box, expecting the run. Berkey breaks the tackle. He's in open field. Zach Berkey, if he can get another block, but he will be tackled down at around the 41-yard line. Big chunk play there for Zach Berkey. And Bremen's in business now in Anna territory. Going to get on the board here in the fourth quarter with 8:40 remaining here. Our First National Bank scoreboard, 38-0 Anna lead. Barhorse in the shotgun. Berkey will get the ball yet again. Push the pile about to maybe the 39-yard line, maybe 1 or 2 yards there for Berkey. As you see on the replay here, the large run by, or the long run by Zach Berkey.
Ran a long time before he ran.
And he actually slipped up there. He was trying to get around the edge, but the turf or the grass might be a little wet from before on.
Yeah, that was their longest run so far tonight.
Sweep there to the outside for Trevor Bergman. He is swallowed up by the Anna defense. That was number 23, Isaac Leiniger, with the tackle.
Brings up a 3rd down and 12.
3rd down and 12 here for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Bremen come in the game averaging 381 yards rushing, and with that 44-yard run, puts them up around 150 so far tonight.
Like to tie it out, the fullback to the left. They're going to, Barhorse is going to keep it, but he's wrapped up by number 79.
And a late flag coming in.
It's number 79, Dylan Steinke Ellinger with the sack. Well, let's see what the flag is. There's going to be a face mask on the defense. So negate the sack and give Bremen 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they didn't mark it off 15. Looked more like a 5-yard penalty.
There is two kinds of face mask.
Inadvertent.
So it'll be a 3rd and 12 is what the scoreboard reads. Barhorse will give the handoff to number 45, Colin Muther, a 5'10" sophomore.
That's going to make it 4th and 12.
Luther on the carry. Tackle made by number 55, Evan Puppelman. Brings up a 4th down.
And Cardinal offense will stay on the field here. They're going to bring the whole secondary up, expecting a run here. And they'll fake it, and they'll go right over.
Just a little too high, got his hand on it, couldn't bring it in.
Braxton Cross cannot come down with it. As you see the replay here. Yeah, our replay wasn't working there. Sorry for that.
He had him open just by a little bit.
Good
off the fingertips.
Good throw by the backup quarterback, Nolan Bornhorst. The ball will be spotted on the 42-yard line for Anna. 5:18 remaining here. I'd like to thank our sponsors, American Trim, Frost Roofing, and Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwederman, Wilson's Health, Carriage Works. As Davies gets the carry, he breaks into the secondary, and that's a long run to about the 41-yard line. A 17-yard carry for Davies. And other sponsors are Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and AC, SecureCom, Cargill, The Spot, St. Henry Bank, St. Mary's Foundry, Wagner's IGA, and Wayne Trail. Keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza Replays, Winners Meats. Player of the game, NKTelco, and the scoreboard, as always, First National Bank. Think first. And the handoff here to Davies. Around on the sweep. He'll be tackled by a pair of Cardinal defenders in Trevor Bergman and Logan Opperman.
Loss of about 6 yards.
And
we'll just keep it on the ground. Clock is running.
Second down, 16.
It's number 19, Brandon Axe, taking over at the quarterback spot for Bart Bixler, whose night is over with. He had 2 big touchdowns to open up this half for the Rocket attack. And they'll fake it, and Axe will roll out to his right, and he'll find a Rocket player going down the sidelines and into the end zone. Well, let's see if they'll signal touchdown.
Looks like they're going to mark him short.
That is number 37, Brandon Shannon.
Pass was completed by number 37, Brandon Shannon. Number 19, Brandon Axe, quarterback on the play.
And Axe just rolled out to the right there. And found Shannon. And Shannon needs the sideline disadvantage and eventually gets pulled down at
45-yard pass completion for Brandon Axe.
2-yard line. A 45-yard pass completion, as you see here on our Winter Quality Meats replay. And you see Shannon go down. Nice blocking downfield by the Rockets. It's eventually met by a New Bremen defender. And Davies trying to go to the outside, breaks the tackle, and he scores. Touchdown, Hayden Davies. And the Rockets muscle ahead 44-0. And with 2:38 remaining. Anna has now outscored their first half output. And this Rocket attack is going to be hard to stop for a lot of MAC teams coming up, Ron.
Yeah, it's a pretty balanced attack, and you know, you got Bixler and Yulskamp on the ground, and then you got Bixler in the air, and so you got a pretty balanced offense. And the defense obviously isn't too bad either. They're shutting down a pretty good running game by New Bremen.
And we are going to head to commercial break here and come back with the remaining 2.5 minutes that we have here. You're watching boys high school football on NKTelco Sports.
In the Grand Lake Health System, great health care is about creating a personalized experience. We're here for you at every stage of your life, to care for you with compassion and courtesy, to support you with an honest approach that values communication and actively seeks your collaboration, to treat you in a safe, welcoming environment where quality and service always come first, to create truly grand experiences. For more, visit grandlakehealth.org/grandexperience.
Here at Anna High School, the Rockets score another touchdown and go up ahead 45-0 in our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 2.5 minutes remaining. Will Luthman again will kick it off for the Rockets.
Been a pretty busy guy, hasn't he?
Yes.
Number 12, Nick Haley. Number 3, Hunter Smith for the Rockets comes up with the fumble.
Will take the knee, and the Rockets will move to 3-0. They've got a big date coming up here in 2 weeks with the Marion Local Flyers. And that's going to be a big game. I'll be here calling it. And I'll be excited to see those two go head to head.
We understand we had some technical difficulties, so you might not have heard us there for a little bit, but we're back on the air. And the clock's coming down to 1:28 as there's a stoppage. They're trying to...
An issue maybe with the play clock.
They're getting it down to 1 minute now on the play clock. So we'll have one more play, and that'll be the end of this game.
And Max waiting to see it go past 40 seconds. And Axel take the knee. And that'll do it. The Anna Rockets blast off here in MAC play with a 45-0 win over the New Bremen Cardinals. We'll head to commercial break. Give you the wrap-up, the final stats and the player of the game. You're watching high school football on NKTelco Sports.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Back here at Anna High School, where the Anna Rockets just defeated the New Bremen Cardinals 45-0. Here at the final stats, what you got for us, Ron?
Well, for the New Bremen Cardinals, total yards 156 compared to 237 for the Rockets. Rushing yards 151 for the Cardinals compared to 147 for Anna. Passing yards 90 for Anna, only 5 for New Bremen. New Bremen was 2 of 9 passing, 4 of 10 for the Rockets. Turnovers, 3 turnovers for the Rockets, 1 interception, 2 fumbles, no turnovers for the Rockets.
And really a big part of getting that Rocket offensive surge going was our player of the game tonight, Ron, Riley Hulskamp.
Yeah, Riley had a nice game, a couple of nice returns on punts, and I think he had 2 touchdowns, follows his blockers well. He's everything they said he was, and does a really nice job carrying that football, following the blockers, and a tough, hard runner.
And that'll do it for us here tonight. Again, congratulations to Riley Hulskamp on the player of the game. Anna moves to 3-0 and 1-0 in MAC play. New Bremen falls to 2-1 and 0-1 in MAC play. New Bremen will be back again next week against Fort Recovery at the Nest there in New Bremen. So for our director, Bryce Hamrick, and his assistant, Jeff Hinchin, on cameras, John Schwederman, Josh Miller, and Mark Fissel, are on Cruzy. I'm Brandon Coverman. For the final time here tonight, the final score, Anna 45, New Bremen 0. Thank you for watching this Grand Lake Health presentation of NKTelco Sports.